Welcome and thank you so much for checking out my review of Bad Boys for Life. This time not directed by Michael Bay, it's directed by, I have to read these names out because I don't want to forget him, I don't want to offend anybody. Adil and Bilall Fallah, Belgian filmmakers. I apologize if I butchered the name, which I'm sure I did. And of course, once more, it stars Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. The Bad Boys are back ever since the 90s. This is a sequel that has been long overdue, and this time they are brought together because someone is trying to kill Mike as well as some former acquaintances of him, so now this mission is very personal for them. I have no emotional attachment to the Bad Boys franchise. I've seen them, I enjoy them, they're fine, but they hold no special place in my heart, either in a bad or a good way. And I was not looking forward to this film. I thought the trailer was not good at all. I didn't see what the point was in bringing this franchise back after so long. And I was pleasantly surprised, especially because on top of everything that I've just said, it's a January movie. It was being dropped mid-January. That is not a good sign. But this film surprised me. It's actually a lot of fun. The comedy is very on point, and one of the things that allows the comedy to be on point is Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. The two shining stars of the first two films are still shining bright in this one. They work really well together, and the film actually has arcs for these characters. I was glad to see that. The original two didn't want to have arcs, and that's fine, but I was happy to see that this film was trying to move these characters forward in their lives. Ever since the first scene they have together, there's something brewing in there. There's different points of view, there's conflict between the two, and there's inner conflict in each of them. I like to see that. Not saying this to make it sound like it's one of the most well-done character arcs you'll see all year or that you'll have ever seen, but it's just nice to see that there is some substance to the style. Not to say that this film doesn't have style, it definitely has, and it's a really good style. These two directors did a really good job with the action scenes especially. The action in this film is actually very good. There is one action sequence that I thought was a little shoddy, was shot a little too close, it had a few too many cuts, but there's just one in a lot of action sequences. I actually really enjoy them for the most part. And as I mentioned with the premise, this film is personal for our heroes, which again, I really like. In the first two, the villains are drug lords. They're a drug lord in the first one, they're a drug lord in the second one. In this one, I really cannot tell you what they are. They want to kill Mike, and that's really it. And it goes deeper, I guess it's the correct word to use. It goes deeper than that, and again, that's really good. It services the movie really well, it makes you feel for the characters, and it allows for them to be fleshed out. Every scene that they have, yes, it's funny, yes, it's ridiculous, they wink at the audience very well in this film, but it actually allows the characters to evolve and progress and not end in the same state at the end of the film that they began in. But now let's go to issues. I still have issues with this film. It's not amazing. I think it's the best of the franchise, but not by far. This film still has a lot of issues with ridiculousness, even if it does wink at the camera. There are moments in this film that's just, yeah, okay, fine, I guess I'll laugh at that one. And you just feel like that throughout many moments in this film. Some of the biggest issues that plague this film, however, are technical ones. There are moments where the sound design is overblown to bits. There's a moment where Will Smith punches somebody and you just hear this like Street Fighter punch sound like, and it's completely overblown. It's much louder than like the grunts or the steps the characters are taking, much louder than anything else around it. There are also a lot of chase scenes, as you might imagine, and the green screen is not good. And that doesn't sound too bad, but there's actually a moment where Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are in this car, they're chasing someone, and at one time, the shot goes to Will Smith from here, and he's talking to Martin Lawrence like this, and then when the shot goes to Martin Lawrence, and he's looking back at Will Smith, the green screen, so the streets in which they're supposedly driving, Martin Lawrence is moving at a much slower speed than Will Smith is, and it just took me complete off. It's that bad. There's also this team. These three don't do much. They're serviceable, they're fine, I like the actors fine, I don't blame them at all. There's one of them There's something about him that it's played just for laughs. Not too much, they don't completely make fun of it, but I don't know how that will rub some people, because it's actually a serious issue. And I'm not the guy to be offended, and if you've watched me for a period of time, you know that I'm barely offended by anything in life. But this one just, it felt weird. I won't say I was offended, I was not, but it felt weird. Just overall, I was happy to see that this film was fun. It had fun with itself, the action was well shot, and our characters actually had something to do in this story. It wasn't just another random criminal and we have to catch him. I'm giving Bad Boys for Life a C+. That might seem too low after what I said. I had fun with this film. That's it. I was really not looking forward to it. I had fun with it. I think it's fun. If you like Bad Boys, I think you're gonna have the time of your life watching this. You're gonna love it much more than I do. So please, let me know in the comments below. Let me know how you rank the Bad Boys franchise. Let me know what is your favorite other franchise, your least favorite. Let me know all of that in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. You are the best. I'll be back this week with many more reviews, because now we're getting full throttle into 2020 releases. No more delayed 2019 movies for me. I hope to see you there. Thank you so much once more. So until the next video, stay beautiful, stay geeky, and don't forget to subscribe and like, because it really helps you out. But most importantly, above everything else, forever and always, love each other and love the movies.